Speaking of huge, very interesting game here on your Saturday. It's down at GMHBA Stadium. The Geelong Cats taking on the St Kilda Saints. Both coming off very interesting weeks for these two. I'm intrigued. First things first, does anyone know if Danger's playing or not? As we film, is he in? Is he not?
I've heard nothing.
Yeah,
a bit of a test.
It's interesting. He should. You'd think he'd be in. You'd
Danger
think he'd
show,
be
mate.
in.
Do you reckon?
Danger show.
I think they said it was hospital, but they said it was precautionary.
Yeah,
and they reckon
that's
he's all right.
true. I was going to say, it wasn't like a concussion, it was a throat thing. Like, it wasn't like he got
A
knocked
bruised
out,
larynx or laryngeal.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Have some herbal tea, mate. You'll be right.
A couple of soothers.
I would have thought gargle, saltwater gargle,
yeah.
saltwater gargle. Look, Cats can't win a game if you kick an 8-goal-17. Now, if you dish up an 8-goal-17 attempt against the Saints team that all of a sudden seem to have found a bit of heart and a bit of sparkle again against another premiership or would-be premiership contender, I think the Saints would roll them. I honestly don't think the Cats are that bad that this Cats team is not bad enough to lose 2 games in a row at GMHBA Stadium.
Well. And the thing is,
That's
they
not
kicked 8
happening,
goals, 17, but if you look at like these two teams and like it's all well and good to jump on the bandwagon and say like, Saints are obviously going to roll them because Geelong have lost form. They're losing their goal kicking. But St Kilda all year have kicked 8 goals, 17. They've kicked worse. 8 goals, 22. I think they kick.
They do that regularly, very regularly.
That is horrendous. 8 goals.
That's why their percentage is the way it is.
Trash.
You know.
Yeah, no,
they would have got spanked those few times anyway. That was happening irrespective of what they were kicking. But
Correct.
It would have been lessened. But they just can't kick straight. They've been that way for years.
I think of Geelong last year because I obviously, and I'm bringing this up for the 5th time.
To rub it in, yeah.
I had them to win the flag last year. Obviously,
right.
I'm upset by that.
True.
But
Angry.
That means that I analysed a lot of the Geelong games going into finals, like in the build-up to finals. And Geelong lost games going into the finals.
I would love to sit down with Des and do an analysis session of a football game.
Bang.
I really would.
Live stream.
Yeah.
What do you reckon, Des? Is he sculling bottles of rosé?
Yes, he would be.
The clod.
You know what I mean, though? Like they need a loss to get better. I'll analyse. I'm good at. I'll analyse a game with you one day.
I'm keen. Let's do it this weekend. Cats, I maintain that they're just not losing in a row at home. Interestingly, the Saints drew with the Cats in 2015, and it has been 6 straight victories by Geelong ever since.
It's about to be 7.
Look, the Cats
clearly
clearly
Phil Thorpe's number, mate.
They clearly match up
7.
well against the Saints. I would be stunned if the Saints bring that. If the Saints bring that same intensity as they did against Sydney, who were equally quite disappointing by their own standards, I think they're a chance, but I just don't see it.
That is the problem in and of itself, though, because they just don't have that consistency in them. They just don't. Haven't all year. They haven't for a few seasons. So, I mean, look, I would love to tip St Kilda here because I'd like to see a nice little close race for 8th spot, but Cats 1-39 for me.
Will O'Connor tag Steele?
Nah.
Is Steele taggable?
No.
I would agree with you on that.
I don't think
he would need to. I don't think they'll be in a position where he needs to anyway.
I think you just back if you're Geelong, you just back your structure in at home, don't you?
You would.
That's what
you would.
They do that every time. They'll be fine. Geelong will be fine. They'll bounce back and win here.
So cats.
Strongly agree. And if I'm the Saints, I'm going to be pretty angry, mate, because they lose this and that's that.
Well,
pretty much.
And
Geelong are going to be angry because they lost at home to the Giants.
Of all people.
To the Giants. Drew with North Melbourne. In Tassie.
How embarrassing.
Actual.
Let's talk bets. I'm talking Jack Steele 25. He's my boy, and I'm riding in. I'm taking that horse down the Old Town Road.
Mark Jacko territories.
Hugely.
All right, little nasty rich.
I love that. Stuart Higgins of the Sean variety, and Rowan Marshall 20 disposals, all for those lads, and Radigalia and Steele anytime goals.
Go Sav.
Yep.
Sav is in some form.
He is.
Very comfortable with
Absolutely.
those.
Like that.
Good.